Well, I apologize if we lost you there for just a brief second, but I'm giving myself a couple pluses because, unlike Cora Davidson, I'm keeping an eye on the setup back here, and I realized that we had lost connection. Now we can bring back the game to our fantastic listeners back home. Shame on you, Cora. Shame on you. You're going to have to recover from that. I'm getting the evil eye now. 11:43 to go in the second. Mount still leading 2-0, 10 seconds left in the Seacoast power play. Somehow we lost internet connection. I think Cora pulled the plug. It's the beauty of being the only person, not allowed, but able to talk to on this broadcast, Cora, because even if you want to rebuttal, the people at home do not know the true story. You will learn one day. Toll goes out of the box. Mount back to full strength. We skate 5 aside. 11:29 left in the middle period. And here's a shot from the point. Good stick from Seacoast's Ethan Fisher to block the shot of Zephyr Tangri as Evan Rivera will shake it out through center. Gets across the red line, will dump it on in behind the goal line. Brushes up. That's number 6, I believe. Ryan Nichols up against the back wall. And now Rivera will go for a change as Mount looks to start the breakout out of their own end. Watch out, possible 2-on-1. Here's Murphy left side. Shot, good stick from Seacoast's Anthony Ponta as the shot was deflected wide. Cloutier tries to dish it past Nichols. Nichols keeps it alive in the zone as Adams wraps it to the right point to Tolarco. Over to King. Sticked away by Ozalapa. Now a loose puck. Grigaitis comes out of his net. Will swat it to the far corner. Here's Pelosi. Wrap around, backhand chance. Kicked aside by the right leg of Grigaitis. Nolan King flicks it on into the right wing corner. Gathered up by Ponta. Now ahead to Fisher. Fisher lays it out to the center ice logo. Tapped down by Ozalalalapala. Now Albano, right side of the line for Lasker. Pass picked off by Chris Pelosi, the New Jersey native who got the scoring starting at 2:03 into the first period. Disc, stretch pass, too hot to handle for Ozalapa. 9:39 left in the second. Icing call against Seacoast, trailing 2-0. I will give you kudos. You've done a great job on the camera all weekend. Great job. Great job. I do like the setup over in the forklift when we get it to work. For the other games that we were on the other rink, we were high above ice level. Here's Ozalapa. Shot off the skate of the defender in front, but the right leg of Michael Calbert keeps it out of the cage. A sneaky bounce from Seacoast, almost eluding the back of the net. That camera's heavy duty too. Like I said, we've changed cameras, we've changed headsets, we've changed audio boards, we've changed HDMI cords. We've changed it all. We're back right where we began. Disc left point, wrist shot kicked away by the right leg of Calbert. Big body check from Marcus Disc as he plants Teddy Merrill into the cement beneath the ice, down at ice level, and he gets him back for the second time. Here we go. Cloutier drops back for Tess, pulls to the backhand, drops back for Aldridge. Off-angle shot, gobbled up by Michael Calbert. Good pressure here from Seacoast in the second period. Still looking for that first goal. Now we have some Michael Jackson going on down at ice level. And we may have some fans dancing wildly in the crowd. Aldridge, Tess, Scully, Weston, and Belt. Billie Jean is not my love. Weston, wrist shot, redirected in front. Now it's Adams, lugging it down the right side. Shot past to Murphy, rebound effort off the inside portion of the left leg pad of Dawson Grigaitis and cleared back the Mount end. A good break for Seacoast, who was about an inch away from being down 3-0. Belt up in the play. And now Mount will just spin it back in behind the Seacoast goal line. Grigaitis leaves for Weston. Weston now battles with Adams behind the net. Adams trying to center to Anthony Cardilli. And a stoppage down at ice level. Face-off in the Seacoast end. 8:02 to go in the second. Mount leads 2-0. Tell you, the Nets have been being knocked loose all day as the referees and the linesmen take a look. They'll squirt a little bit of water from that green Gatorade bottle with the orange lid and a piece of white tape around the the green Gatorade bottle. God, just close your eyes and think of that. What a Gatorade bottle. No free ads. Love Gatorade. Face-off won by Mount. Over to Gunworth. Big save from Grigaitis. Rebounds there. They clean it up. It's Pelosi, his second of the game. After an offensive zone draw won by Mount. And a shot from the point, rebound from Pelosi, 3-0 Mount, 7:54 to go in the second. Second of the game for Chris Pelosi. And a face-off back at center ice. Lasker, Albano, Azalapa, Lee, and Ponta. Lasker up for Albano. He'll chip it behind the goal line. King wraps it along the near boards. Out to Ponta. Wrist shot. Calbert makes the save and seals it away. Now is a perfect time to remind you that it is a great opportunity to stay at the Hampton Inn & Suites by Hilton. Hampton Inn & Suites in Exeter is located at 59 Portsmouth Avenue in Exeter, New Hampshire. Visit hampton.com or give them a call, 603-658-5555. Hampton Inn & Suites by the Hilton. Offensive zone face-off here for Seacoast. Lasker, Albano, Azalapa, Lee, Ponta. Turnover made. Lee's going to go to the box. Delayed penalty call against Seacoast. Ryan, left point, shot blocked by Albano, up and out of play. That's going to be a hooking call against Hunter Lee, I believe. If anything, I would have called that a hold. So Mount heads on their second power play of the day, which will allude to Seacoast's going on their second convenient MD urgent care penalty kill. Aldridge, Tess, Cloutier, and Disk out for Seacoast. Here's Disk. Headman pass. Oh, just ahead of Tess. Goaltender calling for an icing. You are on the power play, young man. Adams, Murphy, Gunworth, Cardilli, and Ryan out for Mount on the 5-on-4 advantage. Ryan. Shot. Deflected wide. Gunworth. Knifed off his stick by Tess. Gunworth regains possession. Right side of the line to Ryan. Far half boards to Gunworth. Picked off by Tess. 2-on-2 as Tess trying to flick it to Aldridge. Oh, come on. You're going to call that? That's absolute garbage. Aldridge is going to get 2 minutes for roughing. So Seacoast will be shorthanded 5-on-3, and Chris Davidson getting an explanation from the referee. Oh my gosh. Come up here and give me one as well. Oh. Who took a timeout, Cora? Mount? Thank you. Mount's taking a timeout, and I need one here after that penalty. That was such a... Had to go walk that terrible call off. Seacoast 5-on-3 now for 59 seconds. Aldridge with the phantom 2-minute roughing call against him. End rant. Mount used their timeout. Merrill, Pelosi, George Gokoulis, Ventus, Cinque, and Tolarco out for Mount. Tess, Cloutier, and Belt out for Seacoast. One power play goal today for Mount. Pelosi's got a pair of goals. Dips it back for Tolarco. Blocked down by Cloutier. Good stick from Tess. Comes from behind, lifts the stick of Saxton, or Saxton Tess lifted the stick of Maddox Tolarco. And here comes Ventus Cinque trying to spin it back in. Tolarco takes over behind the goal line. Tess trying to knife it free. 5-on-4 as Lee's out of the box. Gergaitis makes a save and holds on with 5:18 to go in the second. Mount leading 3-0. Exactly a minute to go on the 2-minute roughing call to Tabor Aldridge. Physical. Lasker, Rivera, Ponta, Lee out for Seacoast, and Lasker will bend it down into the Mount end. Calbert comes out, misplayed. Now Rivera spins it around. He had Lasker on the far side post, but an active paddle from the netminder, Michael Calbert. Nicely done. Gunworth over to Adams across the blue. Adams, good feed to Murphy. Off the forehand portion of the blade and into the left wing corner, however. Lee trying to headman it up to Rivera. Puck battle in the near corner. Tanner Adams banks it off the back wall. Top of the point to Connor Ryan. Aldridge out of the box. Seacoast kills off the 5-on-3. And here's King. Shot sticked aside by Gregaitis. Now it's tied up behind the Seacoast net. Lasker leads the charge, end of a shift, gets across the red line. Smacks it on in behind the Mount goal line. Nolan King. Outlet pass. Back into the Seacoast end. King shot. Ricochets wide as it was blocked at the point by Seacoast's Tabor Aldridge, who bodies up the Mount player in the far corner. Allows Disk to free it up, and now Fisher moves it out into the Mount end down to our right. Here comes Mount back in on the attack. That's Tommy Nissen. And now a whistle as the play is blown dead with 3:05 left in the second. Face-off in the Seacoast end. The net comes loose once again. Kersnowski does battle defensively in the circle for Seacoast. Turnaround shot from Patrick Murphy sails wide. Now Tanner Adams behind the net. Drifts out to the far side. Disk will apply pressure on him. Adams sends it over to Ventus Squin. Adams, Murphy, shot, goal. Tic-tac-toe. Patrick Murphy has his first of the game, and Mount St. Charles has taken a 4-0 lead with 2:38 to go in the second. Aldridge, Tess, Scully, Weston, and Belt, the personnel out for Seacoast. And here's Pelosi, peeling away from pressure. Banks it down low to Cardilli. Now down low for Gunworth. Out to the left side of the line for Connor Ryan, who wraps it along the kick plate to the far corner. And Pelosi possesses. Good puck movement here from Mount. Gunworth near far circle to Pelosi, just out of his reach. Now Aldridge picks it off for Seacoast. Banks it out to Scully. Scully back for Aldridge. Shot blocked aside by the defender in front. That was 18 for Mount, Connor Ryan. 90 seconds to play here in the middle period. Mount leads it 4-0. A pair of goals in each frame. Tess finds Scully. Wrist shot. Scores! Seacoast is on the board. It's number 12, Tommy Scully, who roofs it over the right shoulder of Michael Calbert on a beautiful feed from Saxton Tess. 4-1 Mount. 1:21 to go in the second. Face-off back at center. Lasker, Albano, Ozalapa, Ponta, and Lee. Out for Seacoast. Merrill shakes it into the attacking end. Turns away from pressure. Shot sails wide. Here's a slow roller that's redirected into the glove of Grigaitis. 44.1 seconds to go in the second. Mount leads at 4-1. Defensive zone draw here for Seacoast. Fisher, Rivera, Kursnowski, Ponta, and Lee out on the ice for Seacoast. Tanner Adams. To Ventisquin. His pass splits the defenders, but Nichols holds the line. 20 seconds to go. Turned over. Ventisquin shot. Snatched up by Grigaitis. Defensive zone draw for Seacoast. 16.5 seconds to go in the second as Kernowski getting physical with Ventisquin. And it looks like they're going to take Kursnowski. And that's something I haven't seen much. Kursnowski went to the box and wasn't even given a penalty. That was very strange. 8-6-7-5-3-0-9. 5-on-5 hockey here, folks. Face-off, blocker side. Grigaitis won by Mount. Heavy shot from Tangri, sails wide. 8 seconds to go in the period. Cloutier will look to tie it up in his own corner. Sends it over to the far side. Horn will sound. Mount leads at 4-1 through 2 periods of play. We'll have an ice cut. We'll take a pause in the action, and we'll see you when we return for period number 3 just around the corner. We welcome you back inside the rinks of Exeter for period number 3 as we get ready to drop the puck. Mount St. Charles leading Seacoast 4-1. After 2 periods of play, Seacoast showing life, however. A goal from Tommy Scully with 1:21 seconds left in the middle frame. Mount has a pair of goals in the first. They've got a pair in the second. Both teams up on the bench. Both teams banging their sticks. Both teams ready to go. Pucks down, we're underway as Seacoast starts with the line of Tess, Scully, and Aldridge. Ponta and Lee on the back line. I would say Seacoast needs to get the next goal, cutting the deficit down to 2. They give up the next one. They're down by 4. How about that for some math? Here comes Patrick Murphy. Scully with a good stick. Battling on his own blue line. Picks the pocket of 19 in white. The most recent goal scorer for Mount St. Charles. And then Scully goes for a change. Out comes Rivera, Kurznowski, and Fisher. Nichols for Mount across the attacking line. Tries to center it through the crease. A good stick from Anthony Ponta. Now it's Gutworth. Save made by Grigaitis. Rebound Pelosi. Right toe save from Grigaitis. Nichols. Left circle. Cardilli with the shot save made by Grigaitis. Minute 17 gone by in the third. Mount leading 4-1. I had a delicious bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant during the intermission. I am fueled up, I am gassed up, and I'm ready to go. Kurznowski, Rivera, Fisher, Dis, Cloutier. One-time blast from Giblin. Hammered wide. Rivera back behind the goal line. Played back by Marchesi. Now it rolls all the way the length of the ice, but icing going to be waved off as Cloutier tries to shake away the forechecker and Gage Giblin. Discard on the puck. Now behind the goal line, Merrill and Kurznowski meet up against the back wall. Mount comes out with it. Ventus Quinn. Far corner. Tap back down low for George Goklis. And now Fisher plays it, and we're going to have a slash against Seacoast. This going against Kurznowski. 2:19 into the third. Seacoast heads back on the convenient MD urgent care penalty kill as they'll send out Tess, Aldridge, Belt, and Weston to try and kill this one off. Aldridge had a couple shorthanded scores the other night, but it's going to be a power play goal from Christian Ventus Squink, beating Grigaitis through the wickets, and Mount has taken a 5-1 lead. .31 to go in the third. Mount has regained a 4-goal lead. Scully, Tess, Aldridge, Weston, Belt out for Seacoast. Gloved down by Grigaitis. held on for a defensive zone faceoff. Aldridge knocks Pelosi off the puck. Sent out to the neutral zone, but stick down by Nolan King. Centering feed for Murphy. Wrist shot saved by Grigaitis. Net's knocked off. Faceoff stays in the Seacoast end. Lasker, Albano, Azalapa, Lee, and Ponta. Pass picked off by Hunter Lee. Shrugs it through center. Weaves it out to the right side to Azalapa. Broken up, and Lasker tracks it back down behind his own blue. Lee, stretch pass, Azalapa. Bends it on in behind the goal line. Scooped up by Nichols. Lasker wedges it free. Now it's taken over by Mounts Gutworth and sailed out to center. Here comes Pelosi. Inside, outside of Ponta. Pass sailed just wide. Pelosi gets it back behind the cage. Shields it away on his backhand. Now it's repossessed by Seacoast. It's Lee. Up for Lasker at the end of the shift. Over to Azalapa, who can't get a handle on it. Stretch pass up to Giblin. Wrist shot. Zipped wide. Zharkov for Seacoast. Arsini up to Ethan Fisher. Fisher across the blue. Around Ryan with it on the backhand. Holding. Out to Rivera. Now to Cloutier. Wrist shot redirected wide. Picked up by Arsini in the far corner. Now Fisher applies the body on the defender. Back on the back line. Zharkov in on the forecheck. Escaping pressure was Mateo Marquez. Seacoast gets it back. Rivera. Out for disc. Over to Cloutier. Wrist shot off the skate of the Mount defender in front. And guided back out through center by Nissen. 11:52 to go in the third. Mount St. Charles leading Seacoast 5-1 in a semifinal matchup here in the New England Regional District Tournament. Icing call against Mount. It is only 11:40 in the morning, and it feels like it's 11:40 at night. Tess, Scully, Aldridge, Cloutier, who knocks it off the stick of Tanner Adams, and it's up to Saxton Tess. Left circle. Tess pushed off the puck by Tolarco. Now it's Ventus Cinque. Over to Murphy. Tolarco, shot, stick save made by Grigaitis, sliding to his right. Now Marcus Disk in on the puck, and he flings it out down to the Mount end. Seacoast gets a change. Lasker, Azalapa, Albano, Weston, and Belt. Belt up for Azalapa. Good active stick from the captain. That was number 8, Zephyr Tangri. Now Gutworth, turnaround feed. Pelosi gets a little bit on it. Grigaitis makes the save and elects for a face-off with 10:33 to go in the third. Mount 5, Seacoast 1. Lasker, Albano, Ozalapa stay out on the ice, as well as Weston and Belt. Gutworth indirectly, left point, shot off the post, double deflection. First it was Cardilli, then it was Pelosi who got the last piece on it, as it was raised about 6 inches into that far side post. Mount wins the offensive zone draw. Tangri shot. Save made by Grigaitis. Now Ozalapa against Pelosi in the circle. Pelosi frees it up to the near side half wall. Right point to Nichols. Back to Pelosi. Back to Nichols. Pelosi spins it down low to Gutworth. Weston bumps it ahead for Lasker. Lasker's clear, picked off by Nichols. Long range shot by Six and White, sticked ahead by Grigaitis. Tangri fans on the one-time effort. Lasker nearly on a break, but a good recovery from Tangri. Nichols, quick stretch pass to Cardilli. Blast hammered wide. Sharkoff for Fisher. Fisher tied up with Gutworth. Gutworth tries to pull in between the skates of Rivera, who got his right skate on it. And now here comes Evan Rivera motoring along through center. Over to Arseny Zharkov. Ponta intends for Zharkov. Marquez for Mount. Hammers it on in behind the goal line. 8:56 to go here in the third. Mount leading 5-1. Marquez dumps back behind the goal line. Big save from Grigaitis with the glove as Gage Kiblin tried to snap it over the leather of 35 in yellow, as Grigaitis holds on for a defensive zone draw. Tanner Adams pushed up along the near corner by Hunter Lee. Now a 2-on-2 battle developing as Tess tries to golf it out of his own end. Tolarco down to Adams. Good check from Lee. Knocks Adams off the puck, and here comes Seacoast left to right across your screen. Tess across the blue, hooked up on the play, delayed penalty call. And Seacoast is headed on the lose custom exhaust power play for the 5th time today. Ventacinque, Christian Ventacinque, sits 2 for hooking. Tess, Aldridge, Scully, Belt, Lee. Lee swings it over to Belt. Wrist shot blocked down by Tisson, who's out with Tangri, Nichols, and Gutworth for Mount. Belt sweeps it over to Lee, but behind number 74. Seacoast back to track it down in their own end. Belt for Scully. Belt for Aldridge. Puck rolls behind the goal line. Now Belt corrals. Picked off by Tangri. And Tess knocks Tangri to the ground as Aldridge looks to free it up. Play blown dead. Same personnel up front. Disc Cloutier now on the back end as Mount St. Charles gets it clear. Grigaitis. Pass picked off by Giblin. High riser. That went in the net. Holy smokes. That was an absolute rocket by Gage Giblin. Short-handed. Right over the glove of Grigaitis. Wow. 6-1 Mount. Cloutier. Back for Albano, now to Ozalapa. Over to Lasker. Lasker, Albano, Ozalapa, Disc, Cloutier. Cloutier winds it up through center, across the red line, banks it off the back wall where it comes out to the crease, and on the far post, Michael Calbert will pounce on it and elect for a draw. Kersnowski, Rivera, Fisher, Weston, and Belt. There's a chance from Ventuscinque, 7-1 Mount. Restart at center ice. Scully, Aldridge, Tess, Belt, Weston. 7-1 lead for Mount. 5:35 to go in the third. Gutworth gets around Scully. Off-angle shot off the side of the net. Now Belt lays it ahead for Tess. Kicks it out to the right side to Scully. Scully taps it on into the far corner, or near corner. Belt intercepts at the scorer's table. Pelosi picks it off at the blue line. Now to Gutworth. Cuts to the middle. Fans on the shot. Belt gets backed, hooked on the play by Gutworth. And a power play for Seacoast with 4:52 to go in the third. 4:50. Lasker, Ozalapa, Albano, Cloutier, disc. Cloutier across the blue. Ozalapa banks it into the far corner. Disc can't hold the left side of the line. George Goklis is back, pestering Lasker. Sent the length of the ice, icing waved off. Albano corrals. Left point to disc. Sweeps it over for Cloutier. Walks the line. Out to the right circle. Lasker, wrist shot, glove saved by Calvert. .117 left in the power play for Seacoast. 4:09 to go in the period. Mount leads at 7-1. Ozalapa, Lasker, Albano, Cloutier, disc. Cloutier to disc. Back to Cloutier. Wrist shot, scores! Power play goal from Zach Cloutier. Over the left shoulder of Michael Calvert. 3:51 to go in the third. Seacoast still trailing 7-2. Back the other way. Mount St. Charles comes. Kersnowski, Rivera, Fisher, Ponta, and Lee. Ponta down low to Rivera. Works it up the wall. Kersnowski, right point. Shot into the webbing of Calvert. And he'll elect for a draw. Here comes Tanner Adams. Murphy now. Shot deflected up into the glove of Gergaitis. 3:09 to go in the third. Scully for Aldridge. Aldridge, right circle. Backhands it wide. Lee below the goal line. Rims out to the neutral zone to Gutworth, one-on-one with Lee. Lee tries to body Gutworth. Gutworth, by the seat of his pants, gets by Lee. Aldridge. End of his shift. Goes for a change. 2:24 to go in the third. Saved by Gergaitis. .220 left here in regulation. Mount 7-2. They'll head to the regional district finals later on today. Mid Fairfield playing South Kent right next door. Have no clue what the score is. Oh my God. Seacoast heads on the power play. Nissen, 2 for holding. Darling, maybe it up in the city. That's all in the city. That's all moving. Too hot. Got a police and a fireman. Too hot. Sharkoff, Minor, Kolbarenkov, Belt, and Weston on the power play. Minute 30 to go. Mount ahead 7-2. Giblin. Now Belt. Cross ice to Minor. Minor backhands it into the corner. Kolbarenkov for Weston, left side of the line. Zarkov, right circle. Up to Belt. Now to Weston. Wrist shot deflected off the stick of Giblin and up into the protective netting. Just under a minute to go here in regulation. Mount on top 7-2. Face-off won by Mount. Marquez gets the clear through center. Minor pulls it away from pressure. Turns up on his backhand up the right wing side. And here's Merrill for Mount. Shot sticked away by Grigaitis. And another whistle with 31.6 to go in the third. 7-2 lead Mount. Eight 3 mid-Fairfield against South Kent. Thank you, Rich. So we will see a Mount St. Charles mid-Fairfield battle. Later on this afternoon. At the U15 level. At the U16 level, we'll see a South Kent mid-Fairfield battle later on today as well. .9 seconds to go here in the third. Fisher, Kurznowski, Rivera will end the game up front. Disk and Cloutier on the back line. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, 0. Mount St. Charles heads to the regional district final with a 7-2 victory over Seacoast Performance Academy. So that'll do it all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Masters Sunday.